What is up, everybody? It is another episode of the Picks Porch. We took the week off last week due to the move, but I am now moved in. As always, it's me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only Chase, the Wolf of Oakland, Lupine Fiasco Sesams. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? It was sad to miss last week, but I'm pumped. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited about the XFL Championship. That's going to be a fun sweat.
I'm so excited. It's going to be a very fun stream. Saturday's going to be jam-packed, full of a lot of things. I have an interesting foible for the roulette wheel, and I'm going to reveal it right now for everybody. This is also the first time I believe you're hearing this, Chase.
Okay.
So we're keeping all the normal rules of the stream the same. So every pick six or like fumble six or anything like that, turnover six, tornado, any coach's challenge, tornado, any missed kick, tornado.
Okay.
The wrinkle now is every touchdown, I'm spinning the roulette wheel. And instead of just the numbers, each number will be correlated with something that I have to do.
Okay.
So 0, 00, 1 through 36 all have a task on them. They will be assigned something.
That sounds incredibly complicated, but I feel like you've probably got it locked down, and so I'm going to trust you.
They'll be as benign as like take a drink or tornado. Like there will be tornadoes on the wheel. Smoke a full dart is going to be on there. I'm thinking for 0 and 00 because they're so special. I have my smashing table right over here.
Yeah.
I think for one of them, it's going to have to be like jump and smash the table.
Okay.
And then the other 0 is going to have to be another big one. And
your table budget is going to be absurd.
It's going to be absurd.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking another one might do remove an article of clothing until I get to my skivvies, my undies, which is still fine on Twitch and YouTube, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah. I haven't gotten banned yet, and if the tit goblin doesn't get me banned, I think I'm fine.
Yeah. As something that haunts children's dreams, I feel like that content might want to be moderated, but no, Twitch is just cool. Twitch is cool with everything.
I specify it's 18 plus, so no kiddies allowed. But this is the Picks Porch, the show where we just blast off picks in your face. So what we're gonna do is give you 5 picks that we like for the weekend, and then hit you with the XFL Championship and USFL. I'll start us off. I'm gonna go to the NBA, and I'm gonna take the 76ers and the Celtics tomorrow, or Sunday. I mean, happy Mother's Day for all you moms out there, for all you mamas. I'm taking over 201 points.
All right. You know what? This is why you listen live, folks. I'm going to go to this game that's about to tip off in the NBA, the Warriors and the Lakers.
Oh, you're taking the other one.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and take the Warriors on the money line.
Love it.
And then I'm also going to play which is plus 135. And also I'm going to go under on total points for LeBron James at 26.5.
Ooh.
He hasn't been scoring that many. He has not scored that many points like in the vast majority of games that he's played in the playoffs. Like this is not what he's doing.
He's been more of an assist guy.
He's been a facilitator. Like it's more of like getting the ball to Anthony Davis or Austin Reeves.
I like that play, Chase. I like that. I'm going to move over to hockey, which I call the basketball of the ice.
Okay.
And it's a tough one for me, but I'm going to roll with my heart because I want them to win. And I want this series to go further. I'm going to take the Kraken straight up against the Stars. Plus 130.
I'm going to join you on the Kraken at plus 130, but I'm going to parlay it with the chalk in the other hockey game. I'm going to take the Oilers minus 135, the Kraken plus 130. Put that together. Let's see.
I like that move, Chase.
Plus 301.
I like that move because I was also thinking the Oilers.
Yeah, they're too good. They're too good not to like make it to a conference final in the Stanley Cup.
Damn right. And there needs to be some Canadian representation.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to the MLB. I'm gonna do my classic here. I'm gonna get you going with a little classic gym play. For those of you who don't know, Jedi Grind. Sup, Jedi Grind? My man, Chase. This is the guy that sent me some jersey. He's a goat.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna do my classic play where I fade the A's and I fade the Royals. So I'm parlaying the Brewers and I'm parlaying the Rangers together. Money line plus 164.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the old Premier League. We've got Leeds and Newcastle. I'm going to eat the chalk there with Newcastle minus 149. They're on a roll.
Chase, I love it when you bring out your soccer sharpness.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sharp. I'm so sharp with that round ball.
Now that they have the scumbag on the helm. Actually, no, they don't. Now they have the new stadium. I'm going to take the Ham Fighters straight up tonight. Nippon. The Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. My Japanese darlings.
All right. I'm going to do one more. It's going to be Aston Villa and Tottenham. I'm going to bet the draw plus 240.
You disgusting pig.
Yeah, I'm a dirty, dirty pig boy when it comes to betting draws, my man.
How many sports can we bet a draw in?
You can bet a tie in NFL, but that's the only football.
Yep.
You could bet
obviously soccer.
I guess if they do three-way betting for hockey, like if it goes to extra, like you could still bet the draw, like where regulation if they do three-way betting for hockey.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you could do regulation for that. And then I guess call it like regular football. You could do will go to overtime.
Yeah, right. That's the bet. Yeah.
That's always the bet.
It's so fun. It's so fun to bet those games.
I'm going to move over to Korea, give you my Korean play, and obviously I'm rolling with the Dinos. I mean, what more do you people want? I'm going with the Dinos, but I'll give you another one just because you guys know I'm always going to go with the Dinos. I'm going to take the Kia Tigers minus 145 versus the Doosan Bears. And I will even sprinkle a little on the over 7.5 in that one.
Okay. I have no idea where this person is in the standings. I'm just literally throwing something out here. I'm looking at the Byron Nelson, the AT&T Byron Nelson. Going to try to pick us a winner here. I think that's in Dallas, so I was looking for Jordan Spieth. I don't see him anywhere. Therefore, I don't know any other golfers from the Dallas region. I'm going to guess. You know what? I'm going to go with the creepy smile of Matt Kuchar, 80-1 to win the Byron Nelson.
I'm going to do a sport that Chase knows too well for my last pick. I'm going to go to League of Legends. Going to go to some esports. It's the midseason invitational. It's MSI time, folks. I'm going to roll with a little parlay. I'm going to parlay T1 minus 162, just straight up. G2 versus Mad Lions. I'm going to take G2 minus 1.5. And then I'm going to take Cloud9 money line. Those three parlayed plus 342. I know Chase is a big Cloud9 fan.
Yeah. I literally had no idea what you just said about anything there. You ready to get into some football, man?
I'm ready, dude. It's taken every ounce of my being not to just immediately talk about XFL and USFL. Let's do USFL first.
Yeah.
Let's say the championship game. So game number 1, Pittsburgh Maulers, Michigan Panthers. Panthers minus 3.5, over under 42, plus 155 for the Maulers. I talked about this with Eric. I'm on the Maulers straight up.
I gave out Maulers straight up on Uncle Rico's show earlier this week. In fact, yeah, I'm getting plus 145 on it here. It started at 155, so it's starting to move, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting it earlier, but I could also see it starting to move the other way. I'm not impressed with what Michigan's done at quarterback. Like Carson Strong didn't look great. I guess Josh Love hadn't looked great. So let's see if we can jump up on Michigan. And like I said, with the Pittsburgh offense, as soon as they start scoring touchdowns, they're going to score like 50 a game.
I don't know if they'll score a ton this game, so I'm also on the under. I like the under 42.
I'm going to go with the over because I think it's finally going to click. They're finally going to score a few touchdowns. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, if this is I'm going to wait till they play the Stars. I'm just gonna fade I'm gonna take any offense against the Stars. Their defense has been atrocious. Up next, Gamblers Stallions. Stallions minus 4.5, over under 46.5, plus 175 on the money line for the Gamblers. Stallions are beat up. Gamblers are hot. Is this a chasing smoke play if I take the Gamblers plus 4.5?
No, because I'm going to take the Gamblers straight up plus 160 on the money line. I think this is the spot to do it. They're beat up. If the one thing that Houston does well is their offense, right? So if they do it well with their offense, like against a beat up defense, I think this one is a track meet and a shootout, and I think the Gamblers win. So I think this would be another overplay, and it would be a money line plus 160, pretty juicy.
Yeah, I'm on the money line too. I'll sprinkle a little bit on that. I like the 4.5, and I do like the over. Maybe both championship teams are kind of due for a little bit of regression. I don't know if this is full regression for the Stallions, but because they're so beat up. But I don't know if Magoo, like, I always trusted Jamar Smith to be able to get them out of sticky situations. I don't trust Magoo.
Right. I don't. I've already said what I think of Alex Magoo, which is he's fucking clown shoes. Like, I don't know. He just feels like
he's a douche.
Caricature of a douche. Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you were to go to one of those people at the beach and was like, who draws cartoonish portraits, and you're like, hey, do a caricature of me. And if I were Alex Magoo saying that, he would just draw
an actual literal douche.
A douche. Yeah.
Yes. With eyeballs and
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Game number 3, General Stars. Generals minus 7, over under 43, plus 220 on the money line for the Stars. I didn't listen to Uncle Rico last time, but this is a must win for the Stars. I think I got to go plus 7.
I think I'm going to take New Jersey to cover here. I think New Jersey's going to be fine. The Stars, I'm out on. Could this be the week that they like weirdly jump up after looking terrible? It could, but I don't know. I've been on the dog for everything else. I'm going to eat the chalk and say New Jersey covers.
One of two thoughts on this game concerning the Stars, and that is this is either one that they need to win and they get it done, or this is where like the full collapse happens and this is the end of their season. Those are the two outcomes I see.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're more likely headed towards collapse than anything else.
I could lean with that. At 7, I'm going to take the Stars plus the 7, and I'm going to take the under in this one. Because if it does, I'm covering a little bit of both bases here. Because if the Stars cover the spread, we're probably getting the over. But if they do have the collapse, I'll be safe with the under. At least one way I could probably win.
Yeah, I don't have faith in Philly's offensive line to protect Case Cookus long enough or give him time to run. And I don't think that New Jersey goes out and scores 28, 35 points in this game.
This could very well be like a 22-21-10.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think this is an under.
Last game, the New Orleans Breakers versus the Showboats. Your team versus the team we want to root for.
The Showdies.
The Breakers are minus 7.5, over under 48. Highest total of the weekend, tied with the XFL total. Plus, so they have to be for the Showdies.
So they have to be thinking that New Orleans is going to do the lion's share of the scoring and that they're going to put up just a fuck ton of points, right? Like,
McLeod Thompson had 0 touchdowns last week. I think he's going to want to remedy that this week. And I don't really care for the Showboats defense.
Right. Man,
and I think the Showboats, they have a new quarterback back there. I think they're fine going to a shootout. I could very easily see this turning into a shootout.
Yeah.
This is tough. This is a tough one.
Listen, this Breakers D is pretty nasty. Like they're good. And I don't think that Cole Kelly's gonna match up well with them. Cole Kelly.
I'm still trying. God damn it! It still doesn't. It doesn't hit.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think he plays well in this game. He's mobile enough, but I don't think he's mobile enough to be okay. I don't think he's mobile enough to win this game. And
is he mobile enough to cover 7.5?
No. No.
So
I'm not against that running off. Like, for one, like, New Orleans should dominate the time of possession because they run the ball so well.
Yes. Sneaky under.
Sneaky under.
Sneaky under. I am torn on the spread just because the Breakers love to play to their level. And I feel like this could be kind of like a sneaky close game where the Breakers win by 3, but it's a comfortable 3, if you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
But also, I really want to fade the Shodies and Todd Haley after getting the win that they did and the way
I think
was
that's
posturing.
That's probably the biggest angle to play off of, right? Is that
I think so.
Yeah, like it took a lot for them to. So
I'm taking the Breakers minus 7.5. If you can find a 7, go for it. If you can find a 7, go for it.
Yeah, so I'm the 2 dogs outright, and then the chalk to cover, and the other 2.
The only chalk I'm going to be on is the Breakers.
All right,
but now, Chase, it's time for the juicy, the savory, the salivating XFL championship game. The Arlington Renegades facing off against the DC Defenders. Shame on you, sports books out there, for not having prop bets. Shame.
What do you see the total as? They've taken down the total for me,
48.
so I think I'm going to be interested if that comes up 48 or if they pop it back up, up 47.5, 47 or 48 or 49.
Right now we're seeing Defenders minus 6.5, over under 48, plus 220 on the money line for the Renegades. Hey, if you didn't get the Renegades at 14-1 like a couple of sharps here, 220 is not terrible.
No, it's not. It's not bad at all. For us, we don't have to mess with it. We've already got the money liniest of money lines with the future. So I think the only way you go into it is playing Arlington to cover. Like if you're in our position, someone asked me if we hedge. I was like, well, it's $25 to win 375. To hedge, I would have to bet Houston straight up. I would have to bet like $200 and something.
So how much match. You bet 25 to win how much?
375.
So let's say in order to come out, let's say you can win 100. No. Yeah, if you want to win $100 the other way, you have to bet 270 on DC.
Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense at all.
So that way you either that way the most you're winning is like 125 now.
Yeah, no.
It's not the worst advice, but I'm team never hedge.
I'm team bet on yourself, so I'll take the Renegades plus 6.5. What do you think about?
I'm right there with you. It's the safe way to double down. If there's anything I love to do, it's double down. Also, I'm going to do the first half under of 23.5.
First half under of 23.5.
Yep. I just Eric's rubbed off on me. There you go. This is Eric's play. First half under, parlayed with the Arlington plus 3.5.
I think I'm kind of interested in what you think about the total. Is it a sneaky under? Like you have 2 really good defenses here, but they're both defenses that are capable of scoring points. Like right now, if they were to offer a prop bet of does the defense score a touchdown, it would probably be like minus 120, something like that.
The thing is, though, DC has let up a decent amount of points in their last few games. 21 to Seattle, 28 to San Antonio was bizarre.
Yeah.
26 to Arlington the last time they played. 33 to Seattle last time. They've been giving up some good points.
They just come through at the right time, it seems.
It does seem like I think every DC game has gone over except for 2 the entire season. So this could be a sneaky under. It could be.
Okay.
But I'm kind of staying away from that total. It's got me tripped up.
I'd have to see what it comes back at, and I'd have to see if it's if I could get a minus 105 on an under, then I'd play it.
It might be a live bet situation where if it starts slow and you get the total to drop down to 42 or something like that, a little bit more manageable, I'm going to smash the over.
Maybe a live or a pre-under live over.
Yeah, kind of hit that sweet middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet, that sweet,
meaty
tangy
part of the bell curve.
Mm-hmm. I'm just so excited for the XFL championship game. It's sad to see it go, but happy that it's like the peak.
Yeah. No. Yes. I'm with you. It's going to be nice to get a championship game. It's got to feel sweet for you.
So I feel like my life will be downhill from here.
Do you think this is going to be just an awesome game? Do you think that this is?
I think this. So based on who made the playoffs, I think this might be the best case scenario.
Okay.
I think DC consistently has shown that they're like the best team in the league. And I think Arlington over the last 4 weeks has shown that they're a top team in the league. If it would have been Houston, I think Houston would have gotten demolished by DC.
Yeah, like DC was the best team week 1 through 12, pretty much.
I think if you take any team, any of those 3 teams out of the North, you're making a good game.
Yeah.
Like I think Seattle would have been a good game too.
But if you just looked at the second half of Arlington's season, you could say that they're one of the best team. They are the best team in the league.
Yeah, you could very well argue that. And I think DC at least has played clean. You run the risk of if you do play the Seattle Arlington championship game where Arlington gets like a shitload of picks out of nowhere, which could also be funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it'd be as exciting. I think this is like primed for the best play.
I do think that if Arlington is going to do it, that all of the conditions are right for it to happen. You've got Jordan Ta'amu a little bit banged up. Your offense is clicking. Your defense is good. You've had a couple weeks to kind of game plan for either De'Aaron King or Jordan Ta'amu, which you can still use in the game. You're able to put in so many new like wrinkles that with specifically for Luis Perez that I guarantee that DC hasn't seen, that you can kind of try to, surprise Dr. Heat a little bit. I think, yeah, man, I think this is the spot. I think it's the spot.
I also just really want Perez to win a championship.
It would be nice. It would be nice for him. It would be a real turkey of an outcome.
That was good. For your Ghost Energy update of the week, Voz is right here. Didn't get the cotton candy. It drops in GNC and Kroger by June.
It's good to know. It's always good to know your new energy drink flavor release dates.
Eric, that would be a great prop. A great prop. Like if they did how many over under successful, how many over under 3-point attempts. Will there be a successful 3-point attempt made? There's so many cool things you could do with props.
Because I mean, somebody is going to be in a position where they're going to have to go for one. I guarantee it. It's just the way these are constructed. Like these games play. Yeah, the way these games are played. Yeah, a 3 is going to happen. Someone's going to go for 3.
Last question for you, Chase. Over under times Bob Stoops puts the headset down. Actually, it's the championship game.
I'm going. Yeah, so I'm upping it here. 4.5.
The over is what, minus 105? Under is minus 115, minus 120?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's about right.
I'll leave the over. I'll take that over.
There we go.
And that'll do it for the Picks Porch, everyone. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the live stream. I'm going to be starting it a little bit early, I think. I'm going to try and start it around – the game starts at 7 for us. I'm going to try and start the stream at around 6. Do a little pregame festivities, get ready for the whole shebang, and kind of work out any kinks in the stream. And it's going to be fun.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll probably be there for all of the game, in fact.
It's way easier if it's just one game and not a whole day's worth of football.
For sure.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Eric, DraftKings has props for the XFL championship game.
That would be nice.
No, Eric says they do.
No, I'm saying it would be nice if that was something I had access to.
Same. It would be awesome if I had access to DraftKings.
Yeah.
Shout out Eric, though. You can make those bets, baby. Chase,
right.
Anything you want to shout out before we dip out?
Let's see. As soon as I drop off here, I've got to edit a podcast. So will be a new episode of the Notorious OTB brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast up tonight, talking about Belmont's races tomorrow, the Peter Pan Stakes, the Run Happy Stakes, the Man of War Stakes. Got Sarah L. Bodway, who recently was on FS1 for America's Day at the Races.
What was that happy one?
The Run Happy steaks.
I like the name of that one. It brings joy to my belly.
We actually, dude, there. You know who owned Run Happy, right?
No, I don't.
Mattress Mac. So Run Happy won like the Breeders' Cup Sprint for Mattress Mac. Knowing Mattress Mac as like a shameless like promoter, like anytime you watch like a horse racing, you're gonna see like 15 Run Happy commercials. They've got all sorts of like Run Happy deals where like if you have a Run Happy that wins at Del Mar, they get like a 10% purse bonus and think like he is yeah.
Oh,
Run Happy. Now standing at
shameless.
Claiborne Farms. He did it on hay, oats, and water. No, he didn't. But yeah, so Mattress Mac, that's his race, the Run Happy Steaks.
That's fucking awesome. Y'all know where to find me. I'm really just focusing on the stream tomorrow. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be fun. Tune in, everybody. Tell your friends, tell your family. We accept all in the garage, and we will love to see you there. Thank you for tuning into the Picks Porch. We'll see you again.